Let's learn something about drawing network from a given table, which is not an easy skill. It's quite challenging. Let's do it. Well, these are called weighting, which is the length of the edges, right, of the network. And first thing we got to count how many destinations of the nodes are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there are 8 nodes. That's one of the things you got to, and then label them in a simple alphabetical order, or as you prefer. Why did I label it? Why did I sort of shorten the names of the city? Well, obvious reason, because writing all those names is not that simple. Okay, now once we have that, now we got to think about the position of the cities. It's not easy, once again, but the thing is that one thing I can notice, this one, Wellington, is connected to only two towns and cities, Levine 3, Masterton 2, and that one is 2, Palmerston North 3, and this is Bulls is connected to 1, 2, 3, 4. So looks like Bulls will be kind of in the central position, and Bulls is basically, I called it F. Right. Now let's look at the two connection cities. Well, Wellington is obviously one, so A will be somewhere over there. B is also connected in 3, so B should be more kind of closer to the center, and then A, B, C. How about C? C is connected to 2, so I place C. These are all arbitrarily chosen position. It may not work. So later on I'm going to mention it's always better to carry a pencil and eraser. You might have to redo the whole thing a couple of times, right? And then look at D. D is also connected to 2. So E would be 3. So most likely if I place it somewhere over there, it doesn't really matter where on the map it's located, but we are simply trying to connect it, connect the points, connect the towns without sort of crossing over the edges one over another one, which will make the drawing quite difficult. G is also connected to 2 of them, H is also 2. So I have chosen, you will be probably doing it in different ways, but this is my first try. Now I know Wellington is connected to Levin, so Wellington is connected to Levin 93, A to B is 93. And as you can see, G is in between, so I cannot simply draw a straight line. A curved line is acceptable, but it's better to avoid curved lines. But over here, since I haven't given the position right, that could be one of the reasons. So it's 93. I need to write that weighting or the distance alongside the edge between A and B. Now I got to carry on. A and C is 99. A and C is 99. And one thing you need to remember, these edges are not drawn according to the scale which is acceptable. So it doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to follow the scale. What I can do, since I have little problem with G, I can simply erase G and put it somewhere. G is connected to two of those. Let me shift G somewhere over there. It might solve my problem. So you need a pencil and eraser, right? So once you have put the position, connected them with the edges, cross it out because I don't have to. So the Levine to Wellington is also already addressed. Palmerston North and Levine. Palmerston North and Levine. Palmerston North is A. Levine is B. So I need to connect those two, and I'm going to cross it out. And 48. Remember, I said they are not drawn to scale. Booles and Levine is F and B, F and B. Okay, still no crossover, which is good. Booles and Levine is 56, and I'm going to cross it out. Wellington and Masterton C, and Wellington, Masterton is looked after. D and C is Masterton, and D is Woodville. So D and E, still no crossover, which is good. D and E, so this is 55, right? And now I need to go for D and C. Have I done it? D and C? No, I haven't done it. In between there is H, so I will probably erase it later on. C and D. C and D is 80. Right? Done. Masterton and Woodville, which is D and C. D and C is 80. I've done that. So this can be crossed out. B and E is 48. B and E is 48, which has been already drawn. D and E is D and E. Have I drawn D and E? Yes, 55. D and E is 55, so that's gone. Now B and F is 56. B and B and F is 56. That's gone too. And now I'm left with E and F. Let me see. Have I done it? E and F? No. So I need to connect those. And the weighting is 29. Okay. Now that will go perhaps. And I'm left with Booles and Wanganui is 44, which is G and F. G and F. G and F. We got to connect those two, and that'll be 44. So this one goes, most likely that one will go. Now we got H and F, which is 110. H and F is 110. Remember, always remember, you don't have to draw it according to the scale. H and F is gone, 110. This is also most likely will be gone. This is the last one, H and G, H and G. Oh, right. So looks like I haven't crossed over any line. So that is going to be, let me check C and B, is it connected? C and B, no, so it's not connected. So at the end of the day, you got to make sure all the nodes are connected properly. So you got to double check everything. You got to carry a pencil, and eraser is a must because you've got to erase and redo the whole thing over and over again. This is not that complicated network. So maybe the problem is not that complicated. Uh, okay, so this is not needed. This is not needed, right? Okay, I think I got to stop now, and let's